the stare of the champion against the challenger. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Wait a minute!
Yo, what's good? We back up live
up?
once again. This is us. We here, Wrestling Unleashed podcast. Like you never seen us before, but you've seen us before. You know what I mean? We back once again for the second time in a week's time, and the reason being is because we got more to do. We got some time for you. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Katana. What's happening, fam?
Hey, I'm glad to be back. Holidays, everything. We've been busy.
Yes, sir.
We plan on giving y'all more content now, though. There's a lot to talk about all the time.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me let's see here. I gotta do something real fast for y'all so I can make sure that we up live everywhere. Man, it's been a good, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Hopefully everybody had a great New Year's, you know what I'm saying? And great Christmas and all that. How was yours? Katana, how was your Christmas and everything, bro?
Oh, awesome, man. I had a great holiday, great Thanksgiving, Christmas. A little too great of a New Year. Still recovering.
Hey,
I'm almost
I had a
back.
pretty good New Year. I slept in. I was asleep at like 11:15 before the New Year even came in, man.
Damn. That's crazy.
Out, bro.
I know we had planned to do a podcast for the New Year. We was talking about it like all day.
Everybody, and
then we all started partying and doing shit. You fell asleep. Fucking Altman was talking about grabbing food for the cookout.
Man, he was talking about Altman was talking about he was gonna watch Stranger Things, the last episode of Stranger Things, and then he was gonna get on. I'm like, all right, cool. Stranger Things episode had only one episode. He didn't get on.
That's crazy.
Hey, but I can't lie though. That Stranger Things was pretty good. Before we getting into any, wrestling and all that, we're gonna talk about some other things.
I haven't watched the new season.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't watched the new season of that or Fallout yet. I need to catch up on both.
The first two episodes of Fallout are pretty good. They've been pretty good. I mean, they've been better than WWE. I can tell you that.
That's crazy. I'm actually behind in wrestling, as you know. I told you I've been busy and shit. Ain't even been able to.
I've been a little behind.
I'm not gonna lie. Arc Raiders got me in a bit of a chokehold. Best multiplayer game of the year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Embark Studios. They really did something with that one.
Embark Studios, man. Hey, you guys have been, very keen on making sure that you guys are the number one multiplayer game of the year. Very keen on that. And I got to give it to them. They're doing a damn good job. They're doing real good. You know what I mean?
That game just the community is a very wide spectrum of player and people types. I don't know. It's just like you got some people that are just chill. They take the L and it's all cool. But then you got some people on there who are just raging out, dropping hard ERs and saying crazy shit.
Well, let's get into it, man. The last time we was on, we were talking about, the last time we looked and last time I checked, I seen AEW's Mercedes Moné. She's losing all her belts, man.
She already broke the record. That's all that needed to happen. I was afraid that's how it was gonna happen once it happened. I think it could be a little bit more well put together, like better arcs for her to lose these titles, not just out of nowhere matches losing her belts. I think that they should be established rivalries or some type of meaningful way to lose the belt.
I feel the same
But
way,
I mean,
man.
at the same time, a lot of her belts were gained from not so well established rivalries, and a lot of those belts were kind of given to her to establish her legend breaking Ultimo's record.
I feel it,
I
man. Like,
was
man,
calling that for so long, bro. I knew that was happening, and I think Tony Khan did something really good with that. Because even if she does lose a bunch of her belts, there's still no one else that has as many as she had. She still has that status kind of cemented in her legacy.
absolutely. And I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Um, I'm not. I wasn't a huge fan of how the belts were won. I've
Some
probably
of
said
them,
that.
yeah, I was. Some of them were lackluster,
Yeah,
like I said. But it's the same way she's losing them is kind of lackluster.
true.
Some of the belts
True.
she's losing.
That is true. And what do you think about now you got
Man, I'm so
MJF?
upset that Tony lost the belt, man.
Who?
Tony Storm. I stopped watching for a little bit. I come back.
Isn't it
My girl
Statlander?
lost the belt. Yeah,
Statlander. I
yeah,
mean, she came back from a huge injury,
yeah.
and she's been gone for a while. So I felt like she was kind of deserving of that push because before she had the injury, she was getting a really good push towards superstardom in the AEW before she had gotten that injury. So I really think that Tony Storm dropping the belt to Statlander and not Mercedes was a very smart business move.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
it was a very smart business move. Um, it also gives Mercedes now an opportunity to drop those TIMU belts. Nothing against the brands. It just we don't know nothing about them. I'm not. I mean, let me not say TIMU then. The other brands that are not very known belts. It gives her an opportunity now to go and face Statlander and win a more notable belt. You know what I mean? Like,
I I can see that.
and
Altman, what is
what's going on,
up?
Altman? Good morning, fam.
Gang,
How
gang.
y'all doing?
This man at the job, y'all. Y'all see him with the
On the job, on the pod.
on the
This
job on
man
the cast.
geeked the fuck up.
What's
What
up,
is
bro?
up,
So,
man?
how's work, man? How was your New
Not
Year's?
much. Just look. New Year's was good.
Yeah, man.
Didn't do much, but
I
That's
did too
good, bro.
much.
I got that.
I did too damn much.
I didn't do
I
nothing.
can see.
I'm still recovering. I might be at like 82%. I might be giving myself credit. I'm still, yeah. We gonna get
That's
there.
great. Yeah, we was just mentioning, we were just running through on the belts and everything with Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm, MJF. The
My
other
boy
night,
MJF. Hey,
hey, MJF is a very good wrestler. He's really good at what he does.
I
I
love.
can't give him nothing but
He is a
credit.
great heel, bro.
Yes, he is. Very good heel. And Kenny Omega
Nasty
though
at
coming back to
promotion
challenge
too.
him for that belt is gonna be a great match.
And that's something else that happened since I stopped watching for a little bit. The Elite's back together.
Yep.
So stuff is getting good
I mean,
on
they
the
won.
AEW
Listen,
side.
they won the
I just-
AEW won promotion of the year award for the best promotion of the year. It beat WWE for that. It beat a couple other things for that.
That's
So I
Yeah.
mean, apparently they're doing something right. And listen, I mean, I'm a WWE head. I love the WWE. That's what I grew up on.
You can't not be
Right.
a
I can't.
WWE fan as a wrestling fan.
I'm a wrestling fan, so
Yeah.
I enjoy good matches. I enjoy good promotion. I enjoy good competition, and competition is good for all things.
Yeah.
So there's just like at a job, for instance, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do it better than the next person at your job, they're going to take your position.
Right.
That's just like a coaching position. Like if I'm not coaching up, the team to win, you know what I mean, and I'm not getting anything out of the development plan, they're gonna find somebody else to do the darn job.
Yeah.
Period.
I
So
grew up watching WCW and in the early WWF and Attitude Era WWF. So I don't know. I feel like AEW is a good brand because Tony Khan is that same type of individual and fan who is watching WCW, watching WWF as a kid, going to the shows even as a kid. And I think he just cares more about wrestling as a fan than AEW necessarily as a brand and making money, because for a while he wasn't making money. He was exhausting a lot of money and ending up in the negative while pushing shows over.
there's a lot that rides on, promotional income, especially with wrestling promotions. When you bring in a big act, you're gonna have to pay that big act. You get what I'm saying? Like if you have somebody coming in like MJF, you have somebody coming in like Carmelo Hayes and stuff like that. You got these guys coming in and they're visiting, smaller promotions. It's harder for the smaller promotion to kind of pay for those bigger names unless that bigger name has love for that promotion, kind of like MJF has love for Limitless, for example. He's going back to Limitless, and you can explain that a little bit further too, Jay, about that situation that's about to happen here in a minute.
Yeah, so little fun fact for independent wrestling and pro wrestling fans. Limitless Wrestling's a promotion out of Maine, and started off really small and local by a kid named Randy Carver. He started it with a bare minimum amount of funds, a very small budget, and has turned it into one of the biggest independent promotions in the country. Definitely one of the top, I'd say probably one of the top 3 in the East Coast, if not definitely my top. And MJF was actually the first Limitless Wrestling champion. And he's going to be coming back here to the Lewiston Coliseum, where the Hardys just had a match not too long ago under Limitless Wrestling. And he's going to be defending his AEW title against Alec Price. So should be a pretty interesting match. Obviously, my prediction is I do not see MJF losing his AEW strap.
No. Nah.
Obviously,
it's a good match promotion. It's a great match promotion.
But
it's going to bring.
He did say in his little promo for promoting the event, he did note that in all of the promotions that he came up through, that Limitless was at the pinnacle as like his favorite. And
now, regarding those type of situations, what are your thoughts on these type of brands working with the larger names and the larger name companies? Do you think it's more helpful for them to do this in the long term, or is it more helpful for them, more beneficial for them in the short term?
I think it's both. I think if you're giving these young independent wrestlers that type of push, Alec Price is going to be able to say that he's had a match with MJF now. After January 16th, he has that on his resume.
Yeah.
That can help push his career and push him into the major leagues. And then maybe AEW has Alec Price later on down the road when he's a pro. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like,
y'all know, I got to get back on. So if y'all still on, probably around 12:30, I'll get on.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Take care.
I'm out.
But yeah,
I
I
was
think
meaning to ask Altman, did he chip his tooth?
I think he did that a while ago.
I think he did that a while ago, wrestling, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bro. Like, right, it's getting good, bro. AEW is, putting on some good. I don't know if you've seen that or not. You might want to look up this clip. What's his name getting dropped on the back of his noggin off the top rope by Jon Moxley. I forget his name. Jeez. He has the ball head. He almost looks like Randy Orton. Yeah, but he did like a hammerlock suplex, back suplex off the top. Didn't the Kyle
Not Fletcher. The other one?
Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher?
Yes, that's who did it. He had a match with Jon Moxley, and Jon Moxley had him like in a hammerlock behind the neck slam.
Oh, you're talking about that. You're talking about that spot. Okay, so someone was just talking about that spot, and Kyle Fletcher agreed to that.
That's crazy.
After they were super against it, like they did not want him to do that, and he still took that spot
off the top rope on the top of your noggin like that.
They literally said it could have paralyzed them.
It could, bro. Bro. Are you kidding me? Could have. It should have paralyzed him. You know what? He said Kyle Fletcher should have been calling me for Affleck for an Affleck claim after that.
As much as I'd love to be a pro wrestler and on that brand, I'm not agreeing to that bump.
I'm not going through a lot of their spots. A lot of their spots.
There's not a dollar amount that makes that okay for me. I'll go get knocked out and get my jaw broke by Anthony Joshua for 93 mil first.
And then be in a car crash 2 weeks later.
That's crazy.
That's some conspiracy shit, yo.
That is some crazy shit.
You listen. Everybody else lost, got paid. Everyone else lost, got paid. He won, got paid. Couple weeks later, almost dead. That don't sound like some real Illuminati symbolic, skull and bones, mythological shit.
Could be. You never know.
I'm not one to sit there and go against conspiracies. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So
no, I'm. You never know. It could very well be
kind of messed up, right?
Could very well be, and
it was messed up.
And boxing has always been known to have a lot of stuff going on in the background.
True. I mean, when you got YouTube influencers becoming, professional prize fighters, it's a different story. The game has changed. Nothing against what Jake Paul has done.
I don't knock the hustle, but I don't knock the hustle at all. I definitely think he's dancing with fire, though.
Yeah, but when you finally got in the ring with somebody who's boxing, I felt like Tank Davis would have did the same thing. Because Tank Davis is a boxer, and he's an active boxer. He's not a UFC fighter that's trying to box. And nothing against the UFC fighters that try to box, because you see what happened with Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva still has hands. So at 50 years old, he's still knocking you out. So, I mean, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not going into 2026 knocking anything that anybody's doing or anything like that. That's not, I had an issue with that, and I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say is, when you step in the ring with somebody who does it, Anthony Joshua's accolades alone, you should have been kind of weary.
He did it.
You should have been weary. This man is a walking Nephilim.
Oh, he was. If you've seen all this stuff after it, he was like.
Nah, beforehand. I'm talking beforehand when you were doing all that stuff and all the face-off shit. Okay, it's for publicity, but you
but still, that's all it was the images and to get those shots and to try to get in his head and stuff. That's all he could do.
Yeah.
If you look
I mean,
at
he hit him
even
once
before the
or
fight,
twice in the fight.
even before the fight, he was FaceTiming his people, his family, and with a smile on his face, telling them that he's fighting Anthony Joshua. And every single one of his family members told him that he was crazy. He was gonna die. He was like,
Bro, me and my wife were watching, and I'm like, this is like a Greek god right here, bro. This guy is built like a.
When they stood next to each other in the weigh-ins, that shit blew my mind.
Bro, Anthony Joshua's arm was almost bigger than Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Like, just to get hit in the jaw, I gotta give Jake Paul his credit. You took that. But your jaw couldn't withstand.
I would have seen that shit coming with any type of notice. I would have been doing spinny moves, all kinds of shit to get out of that. You can fuck. I would have curled up into a ball.
He was on skates. I would have been on ice skates too. I would have been skating around that ring. It ain't no way you're gonna hit me.
I'm
as
not
big
just
as you are. I'm not
up in the corner and letting you tee off. That's crazy.
Right.
Work.
I'm just gonna stand there and go blow for blow with you. Oh, that's what people think boxing is supposed to be. Boxing is a science. Boxing is the art of not getting hit. You're not supposed to get hit. Like, I'm supposed to stand there and just let you hit me? This ain't the WWE. I'm not gonna just let you sit there, pick me up, and suplex me through a damn fucking ladder or a table. I don't get paid to get my jaw knocked off. I get paid to move around. I get paid, and if that wasn't part of the science, if that wasn't part of it, to move and hit the other person more than you get hit, then they wouldn't have judges. They would just sit there and have a match where you're just the last person stands.
Right.
Last man stands. If it was all about just getting the knockout or, fighting blow for blow, and I'm just standing in front of you and you bam, 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 bam. What the hell? We both got fucking Alzheimer's and fucking, what's that shit called? The fucking.
Man, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was watching AEW the other night trying to catch up. Pac's getting big, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm on the same shit Pac's on. I'm not even gonna lie. I take the same shit.
Pac is getting big, bro. And that's what I said. I was like, he must be using some type of supplement or something, because like he's definitely.
We are, and it's TRT. It's a TRT supplement mixed with the B12. So it's a TRT injection, the B12 injection, and then it's an HGH injection. And I've been on that, and it's a every week injection. You go into the clinic, give you 1 milliliter injection in the buttocks, all three.
In the buttocks, this is crazy.
Yeah, in the buttocks. And all three, and bro, if you stay on a healthy diet, a strict regimen every day, you will. You're gonna bulk up, and you're gonna
big,
look real
bro.
good.
You're getting big as shit,
bro. I suggested for anybody that's our age. I mean, not you yet. You're solid right now. You're good. You're not even in the 30s yet, are you?
Yeah, I'm 32.
32? Okay, so yeah, I suggested for anyone, for anyone our age and up, 30 and up. Yeah. If you're not in the NFL, the NBA, the WWE, well, you can in the WWE because it's natural. You go test for it, you get blood drawn and all that. It's natural for you. It's for you. So it's medically, dosed for you. So it's like, almost doing like stem cell treatments and stuff like that. It's really, really cool, bro. And yeah, you're right. That buddy, I'm surprised he did. It's 30, fam, because I'm not 40 yet. You talking about the other shit, the other treatment. But you are right. It is 40 and older for that one. For that TRT treatment. He's 100% correct. So there's two versions of TRT. So there's a TRT for the early stages of lost testosterone and like low free testosterone and all that. That's what I take.
Leon, how's he here, bro? What the hell?
No, he probably got to get ready for work.
Oh.
Yeah, you know him. He got to get ready for work. You know what I mean? Or he would have hopped on. He would have hopped on just to tell me that personally. No, but Pac is getting huge. You know who else is still huge at their age because of what Leon was just talking about them using? Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn is
Billy
still
Gunn's crazy.
Oh, then hop on. At 10:30, hop on, man. Hop on.
You got 14 minutes. What you mean?
No. 10:30 his time. He got 3 hours.
Oh, damn.
But you know, who else is in good shape right now that looked good coming back? And I don't know if you've seen him coming back since he came back, and then Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
He's looking really good in good shape. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, them those treatments, man, that they're allowing the professional wrestlers and athletes to now be able to take and use for their body is good, bro. It's good for them because they can last longer doing what they love. You know what I mean? You always want your body to be at its best, especially doing the shit like what you do, like with the full armor combatant shit. Like, bro, your body needs at least 2 or 3 days of repair. You know what I'm saying? After that type of shit, especially if you go all the way in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit, more than that sometimes.
See? See? And that's like professional wrestlers, for example. You know what I mean? Like, what are your thoughts on, and I asked Flame this, and I can ask you both again, but we already got his idea. But what is your thoughts on a wrestling insurance union?
I feel like it'd be very hard to it'd probably be very hard to insure because you're essentially going out there with knowing you're gonna risk injury, knowing you're gonna be doing physical damage to yourself at every event. So I think it'd be a very hard thing to get insured. Like, what would you write on the insurance claim? I agreed to let a guy fucking throw me off of a cage through a table that was on fire. It'd just be a very hard thing to insure, I think. Like
you know what though? It wouldn't, because
for like accidents.
But hear me out, because we both done this, and correct me if I'm wrong. Say for instance, if they did have a union, or not even a union, just primary coverage for their wrestlers that are under their contract, and something were to happen outside of wrestling, they then have to have their own coverage at that point to really cover them, because this happened outside of the ring. Now,
better go with Geico.
You know what I mean? Better go with Aflac. Go with Geico or Aflac. You know what I mean? Nationwide, be on your side.
I'd probably run that by like some AI, like ChatGPT. Be like, how would it be plausible?
I have. Believe me, I have. Yeah, you know me. I have. I mean, I started, taking some of your.
What would be the most plausible route to doing that type thing? Like asking all the important questions.
The thing is with that, like I said, is most wrestlers aren't W-2 for a reason. They're not employed. So if I were to go right now and apply for the WWE, I'd be a W-2 employee because they're paying me to do build up and take down of like the, equipment and stuff like that.
Right.
Most wrestlers are 1099 contractors. They're contractable wrestlers. So they have to take care of all of their insurance and injuries by themselves.
Yeah.
A torn ACL, MCL, LCL, all that, meniscus, tear, all that just from dropping on a rope. Look at what happened to Asuka. Look what happened to Ilya Dragunov. Look at what happened to Charlotte Flair. All these wrestlers have injuries or had pre-existing injuries from just falling on the rope and hitting the rope, and it's tearing up their ligaments in their knee.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something. And I don't know, maybe there is in their contract clause that, hey, if you were to get injured, doing a high risk maneuver or some sort, during your contract we will pay for
We'll
hospital
cover you
expenses.
type thing. I'm sure
Yeah.
there is. I'm sure there,
I'm pretty sure there probably is.
especially with promotions like AEW, because Tony Khan takes such good care of his people. Like,
Oh, absolutely. That's one thing that even ChatGPT would tell you. Tony Khan pays his athletes better than the WWE does.
not just that. He pays for their flights. He pays for their room and board. He like
The only
He's the opposite of WWE.
hey, look, the
right,
last flight, we all know the
there's
last flight
horror stories
WWE
of
paid
people
for.
talking about that shit.
No,
We all know the
WWE, you
last-
got to pay for everything.
Hey, but we all
Yeah.
know the last flight the WWE did pay for was that Highway to Hell flight.
That's crazy.
The one that broke out when that brawl broke out with Brock Lesnar and Mr. Perfect. It was on A&E. You remember that? It was on.
Okay, yeah.
Dark Side of the
No,
Ring.
Yeah,
no, because at
Dark
first
Side of the
I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about, nigga?
I had to go in detail a little bit further. My bad.
Because I'm like, that never happened, bro. Like,
Yeah, it did. Remember? It was,
what dream was you like? You dreaming?
It's all me dreaming. Like, nigga, I had a dream, bro. I was on the airplane. It was Mr. Perfect, Brock Lesnar, Ric Flair, Macho.
You over there, Keisha Cole, and dreaming, bro.
Nah, but I feel like you may be right though, Jay, in having that outlet in your contract, knowing that I'm about to do a huge spot at maybe all of your large pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a little bit of coverage in there, and I'm sure there's a little bit of leeway too, as far as how much they get paid to do the spot. You're like, oh, you want me to do that? You're gonna have to.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
what I didn't think about that.
You're gonna have to throw a couple extra figures to that.
Yeah,
Something
like oh boy, Leon Slater did the little swan tie 450 off the top of the thing, 30 feet up in the air and smacked his face. I guarantee TNA covered whatever, bro. If your mind wasn't right or whatever, however you hit it, they probably took care of him.
That shit looked painful as a motherfucker.
It was. And like we were just talking about, I don't know if you've seen the spot, Hayes, from John Moxley and Kyle Fletcher, where he took Kyle Fletcher in the underhead, the underarm, like it was like a bulldog choke, released German suplex off the top rope, right on the top of his head and neck area.
Yeah, one of them illegal moves that they say that's illegal.
Yeah,
Bro,
and he agreed to taking the bump.
Bro, he took
How
that
would you
bump.
agree to that?
Yeah, he took it, but it's not worth it.
Bro.
Yeah,
That could've-
obviously
that
not,
could've been-
especially
that
for
could've been
long
bad.
term.
That's what I'm saying.
He's way too young and doing way too good right now and in way too good a shape to be. He's
in phenomenal shape.
Backyard wrestling to where he has to get noticed by doing dumb shit like that.
Facts.
But
And that's one thing
that shouldn't be the way that you have to get in, is to do dumb
I like-
shit, because by the time you
Yeah.
reach the big, someone's gonna fucking drop you one time and you're done.
Yeah. But beyond that, like, it kind of like I love the way that AEW does hardcore stuff, hardcore matches, death matches and stuff. I'm not a fan of John Moxley getting so much creative power in the scripts to these matches and everything, and him putting these crazy ass spots in the middle of weekly shows that ain't even big events, or you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was a big event, why are you letting someone suplex you onto industrial nails in the club on your back?
Ratings.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That man looking
Ratings,
for,
bro.
what's that shit? That's when you get like when they
crazy though.
trying to
It's
get
not worth it.
tetanus, bro.
Not
What are you
worth
trying to
it.
get tetanus?
Why are you trying to get fucking paralyzed? Like, what are you
No,
doing?
she's
You
okay.
gonna be
Don't matter, man. Yeah, I don't want to.
Bro, it's that alcohol. It's the
some of these
alcohol.
spots is not
Nah,
worth it.
come on, bro. You drink alcohol and you ain't gonna just let somebody slam you for no type of money.
Oh, no doubt. I don't be drunk, nigga. I drink a lot of alcohol, but that don't mean that you can grab me.
Exactly, bro. So, nah, bro. I don't believe that. I believe it's something else. I believe John
Nigga, I'm
Moxley.
drinking right now, nigga.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
salute.
Happy New Year. But hey, look, here's the thing though. Kyle Fletcher is such a good athlete, and he's a great wrestler. I've seen him do phenomenal other spots that were better than that, like doing the Spanish Fly with what's his name that went for the neck injury, Will Ospreay. Remember they go Spanish Fly off the top of the cage, boom, sick. That was dope. Sick.
It's funny that you brought up Kyle Fletcher.
Don't try to really injure yourself or make it look deadly. Just to don't do that.
You about to bring up the Kyle versus Kyle match?
Nah, because like I watched the interview yesterday with him or whatever, and he's sick and tired of being compared to people or whatever. Because people compared him to Randy Orton, and then people compared him to who was the other person? He did an interview where he was like damn near pissed off because he keeps on getting compared to people, and he's like, I'm not them, I'm me.
Right, which he is. He's an individual. He's definitely his own professional career and persona. But at the same time, you can't take that as an insult when someone says, "Oh, that reminds me of a young Randy Orton." I'd take that as a fucking all-time compliment, right? Like, I'm getting compared to one of the best in the game. I think I'm gonna, okay, say some more good shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna take anything of anybody saying that I remind them of somebody doing something good as a diss. I'm gonna take that as a compliment immediately, because if
you're supposed to, unless they go around and be like, yeah, you doing all the bad shit that the motherfucker's doing, then I'll be like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, and I look at it like this. It's a touchy situation, I guess, with certain people and certain individuals, to the point to where they're like, hey, I want to be my own persona. You know, I'm doing my own thing. You know what I mean? Like Braun Breaker, for example, he didn't even want to use the Steiner name because he didn't want to get in. Like people say, oh, he's a Nepo baby. Like people say about Cody Rhodes, and people say about Roman Reigns and The Rock, and, you know, all these people who are in. But if you really think about it, and if we really thought with some logic, and now I'm also putting this out there to be corrected. Why are we so mad about the Nepo babies being in the wrestling industry? You know, they know the industry, you know, just as well as, you know, the ones that are, you know, not Nepo babies. You know what I mean? Maybe
I think it's mainly because, like, well, for one, my thing with that is, like, there's in the same breath, there's people that are sons and daughters to wrestlers that don't have no interest in wrestling. These were kids that took an interest as fans,
right? But so they're just like us.
But at the same time, from an independent wrestler's point of view, like Diego, for instance, it's a lot harder for someone like that to get.
Well, yeah, because his name, it's based off names, bro.
Yeah. Look at the boxer's kid who got the shot on LFG. You know what I'm saying? He was only there because
Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, he was only there because he had the last name Holyfield.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to my cousin. Funny? Shout out to my cousin.
Hey, I was about to say, you want to know something funny? Hey, the Holyfields live right down the street, right there on East 9th Street in Reno, Nevada.
Oh, no, they moved.
They moved? Okay. So that's how long it's been. Sorry. Hey, no disrespect to Holyfields and Miss Holyfield and Kenny and all that.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good because you know how it is. You know how it is, fam. We'll discuss that later.
Yep. But I do want to touch a little bit more on the free agency, you know, with Chris Jericho now. You know, Chris Jericho, I feel like he may go back to the WWE to finish out his career.
That's the whole reason this is happening. The free agency part of it is just
EC3's a free agent too.
The free agency is just it's basically like the kayfabe of wrestling when it comes that's still part of the kayfabe. So like it's already been a done deal that Chris Jericho got a deal from WWE to go do his retirement match there. So he's gonna be I honestly think what he's gonna do is retire and then stick strictly to his cruise line and expand that.
You know,
Because
I
he's doing a
honestly
damn thing with
wanted
those
to go
cruises.
on one of those cruises as a podcast.
So I
I
want to
honestly,
go on it so
I
bad.
honestly think that we honestly should all come together
That'd be
and
dope.
try to see about some type of funding so that we can go on a Wrestling Unleashed podcast cruise on
That'd be dope.
on one of his cruises. That would be pretty dope. Or we have like, you know, we meet at like Universal Studios because you know they're always there in Orlando.
Yeah.
All the time. All the wrestlers are at either Universal Studios or Disney World
Yeah.
or in Orlando. I mean, that'd be
The
something that we
airports is
can,
where
you
you
know,
can catch him the most, to be honest. You catch him in the
Fact.
airport.
that's a fact.
But
But I don't like to be intruder. You know that.
Okay,
I don't
stalker.
wanna be-
I ain't trying to stalk no
I
damn
don't
wrestler at
wanna
the
be that
airport, bro.
intruder, you know, I don't
nah,
want to
but
do that.
that's normally where people take photos with them and shit. They
No, I know, bro. I was just cracking the
Yeah.
joke, man.
yeah, no,
Don't
I
take it off
honestly,
serious, man.
honestly though, like I'm not going to an airport for that specifically though. I don't think. I
No.
think that'd be some, like you said, that
I
is some
would-
stalkerish type shit. And I know
I would
people
rather try to
I've
reach
seen
out
fans
to
who
'em.
do that shit.
I would rather try to reach out to him like on a personal
Right,
basis
right.
Yes.
and
Try to
really
get
try
them on
to
the
talk to them
podcast,
before.
try to, you know what I'm saying?
And get them on the podcast before and speak to them and have like a conversation with them and do due diligence by their career, not just because I want to be starstruck and I want an autograph or a photo so that everybody can see who I was with today. Nah, man, I really want to put it out there to where people, you know, like, you know, are out there. Like that's the reason why we brought on, you know, we brought on LeBron. You know, he taught, you know, Jay Malachi, aka Javon Edwards.
That was a really dope podcast too. That's probably one of my favorite episodes to date.
Yeah, man. And one of my other favorite episodes was with, you know, cousin Larry.
Cousin Larry was great.
You know, we're gonna bring him back on as well. We're gonna bring some
Oh,
other
yeah, for
people
sure.
on.
He's still doing his thing every day.
But I got another. I want to bring something else up. You know, about John Cena's retirement tour was murdered and ruined by Gunther. Now, don't get me wrong. WWE just produced one of the dirtiest players in the game. It's no longer Ric Flair. It's Gunther. And even though Gunther doesn't, if anybody hasn't noticed, Gunther might be a fucking heel, but he has not won any match by cheating.
Gunther is, so behind the scenes, he gets a ton of credit and props from
Absolutely.
legends in the industry, current people in the industry. He has his own, like, he has all the fundamentals. Like all the fundamentals. He is probably the closest thing to a traditional wrestler that's in the WWE.
Now, most people don't know
You
this,
could
but
picture Gunther. You could picture Gunther right now in a wrestling ring in the 80s or early 90s,
absolutely.
or even before that. You could picture him in a ring with someone like Andre the Giant. You could picture, you know what I'm saying? He has that look. He has that style of wrestling.
Yep.
And he's
And for it to
very.
be- and that's probably why people don't like him. But if you notice, his matches aren't very spot heavy. They're fundamental, technical.
No,
based
it's a lot
match
of. It's a
wrestling.
lot
They don't
of.
have to be.
It's a lot of promo. It's a lot of promo build up with Gunther. It's a lot of.
There is. But
Yeah.
if you notice he has the right. Look at what he's done with himself. He's re-identified himself. The buddy used to be his name. He used to be what's his name? He used to be called something else.
Well, when he was 300 something pounds.
When he was 300 something pounds, he used to be called
Yeah.
something else. Buddy lost all that weight and came back like he is, shredded. And now look at him. He re-identified himself. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he look like Jelly Roll.
he's not
And-
Jelly Roll no more,
and-
man. That's Slim
and-
Roll.
No, that's Skinny Roll. Get it
That's
right.
Skinny Roll. Yep, that's Skinny Roll now.
That's Swiss roll.
Swiss roll.
But
Swiss roll. Hey.
But another development since I stopped watching. I gotta catch up on. Find out when this happened. Maria Chauffeur is getting a big big push.
Oh yeah, because she's retiring.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's retiring.
Was she retiring?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
just like AJ Styles. Everybody's retiring this year. This is why there's so many pushes. Carmelo.
When did she start choking people out with her titties?
I don't know, bro.
Mother's milk. She got a submission hole where she puts the bitch's face in her chest and puts him to sleep, and it's called mother's milk. When the fuck did this happen? Because in my absence,
What?
some crazy shit's going on.
Listen.
What's her name? Maria Chauffeur in the Death Riders.
Yep.
Oh, that. Oh no, yeah, I heard of. I heard of that
No.
that move, the
She
mother's
holding
milk, where
people-
she sits there and she
puts the
she
face all
motorboats
up
the
in her chest.
motherfucker.
Yeah, to sleep.
Babe. If I make something,
But she ain't got no titties.
Craziest shit I ever seen. The name is diabolical.
Which
Yeah. It should be called. I don't know. Chest to chest. Two men bumping meat.
Tripler flat face.
Hey, so I look at this like this, yo. I'm looking at stuff right now because this is what this Chris Jericho cruises 2026.
Shit, I'll go on
Okay,
the
I can
cruise.
do that. I ain't going on no cruise. I don't
I'll
trust
go on the
folks.
cruise. I'm going on one at the end of next month.
If you ain't gonna, what the hell?
Nigga, you was bought on the boat, so why the fuck you want to get on the boat again?
That's crazy. That's stupid.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work,
I'm going
man.
on
Hey,
a Carnival
so look.
cruise next month.
Go ahead. I'm in the joking mood this morning, bro.
Oh, we
I gotta
all
get
are,
in a good
bro.
mood before I go to this raggedy ass bitch.
Hey, bro, I feel it, man.
Gotta get my jokes in before I get to cussing people out within the next couple of hours.
Yeah, hey, his cruise lines, they got one May 11th. That's crazy. Like it'd be dope to do that. It'd be dope to go on there and really enjoy, the festivities. Do like a
How much is it?
little podcast there.
It's
much is
music
it?
and wrestling.
Yep.
How much is it, nigga?
$175 a person.
A person? That ain't bad.
Nah, it's more than that.
You sure? You might
I'm
be right.
positive.
Look.
You ain't getting on no cruise ship for $175.
Hold on, let me see.
You might have been missing a zero.
Let me just try to hold on. Let me see. It might be an extra zero on there. You might be
Yeah,
right.
That mean if there's an extra zero, then no.
$1,000 a person.
Nope.
Let me see.
That's probably more accurate.
It
Nope.
might look because you know what? It depends on the length of the cruise and where it's gonna be.
Right.
Oh my God!
It's only $100 down.
Yeah, it's $100 down,
Nope.
bro.
Nope.
For 4 guests, it's $1,195 a guest on the interior.
Did that come with pussy?
You might want to have one of them pocket ones.
Shit.
That's crazy. One of them pocket ones.
Nigga, that's hooker prices, nigga.
Bro. I mean, look. I'd
That's
rather
actually-
do
That's
I'd rather
actually
go
like
to
that's not
like-
absurd.
I'd rather go to like Universal Studios for that amount.
No,
Mhm.
I would.
For that
I
amount,
would.
you
What
can
you
get
talking
like
about?
4 or 5 people
Universal
into
Studios
Universal
is way
Studios.
cheaper than that. If you're paying that much to go to,
Hey, Stephen.
fuck?
Hey, for real, man.
you sitting on
Pocket
Arnold
key.
Schwarzenegger's lap and fucking sleeping in the damn castle. What the fuck you doing?
Man, bro, I'm not. Hey, $1,100 a person. But look, you could look at Universal Studios. Universal Studios.
What's included with a fucking
This shit gonna be way cheaper than
way cheaper?
Look,
That shit gonna be like $300.
I can bet you it's gonna be way cheaper than
It's
that.
gonna be like it's gonna be
Yes.
like 150, 300, somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
It's $139.
That's reasonable.
at Universal Studios.
Yeah. How much?
That's
how much
reasonable,
for-
because
how
I'm gonna
much
be in the
for,
Marvel place
how much
all
for
day.
the year pass?
What was that?
How much for the year pass?
Let me show you. Universal.
Yeah.
Let me see.
'Cause
$450.
I used to have a year pass to there and to Busch Gardens.
Okay, so is it the annual?
Yep.
What you want, the multiple parks or just one park per day?
Put multiple parts. Because that's Islands of Adventure and Universal.
I got the
Studios.
yep. $481 for the whole annual for the whole year.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
For the whole
close.
81 for the whole year. But
Five.
look, though, but listen though, hold up. You get up to two free guests.
We
That's
promoting all
crazy.
kinds of shit right now on this podcast for no reason. We talk about the Jericho cruises and fucking goddamn.
Hey, it's part of wrestling.
It is.
It is.
It's fluid. It's fluid.
Because we'll be hey, look, we can
It's fluid.
book a time. We can book one of these times because you know NXT happens year round there. We could actually book a time to go to Universal Studios and see if they have an opening time or a show at around that same time for NXT or WWE.
Right.
And just make it a bundle package so when we go, we
they
have a
had a-
reason to do a podcast.
They have AEW shows in Atlantic City too, on the boardwalk.
Oh, that's crazy. You know what? They had the Blood and Guts here at Greensboro Coliseum.
Damn, that would have been sick.
It was a great show. I didn't go to it. I watched it.
Yeah,
couldn't go
no,
to-
that would have been.
And then
sick.
they had the NXT. They had an NXT pay-per-view here about a month ago. About a month ago, but I couldn't go to that either because we had the state championship game we had to go to. So
Buddy Stephen said, just go to a brothel.
Yeah,
Hey.
that nigga was supposed to say fuck them kids and go to the wrestling, but
huh. I've never been to a brothel before.
what?
That's some medieval shit.
Well, no, I know he hasn't. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, that's most definitely a guarantee. I've never been to a brothel.
That nigga don't get down like that. He don't know nothing about that lifestyle.
Like
That's a married
But you know
man.
what,
You
though?
can't be talking about brothels and stuff to him. His wife might be up in there. She gonna poke him in the eye.
Bro, my wife would kill me. Yeah, you want to know something though about another piece of news?
What's that?
Carmelo Hayes is going to get a very solid push as the United States champion. It was Ilya Dragunov's idea to drop the belt to Carmelo Hayes the night of the recording. So Carmelo Hayes probably knew or probably didn't know until the night of the recording, because they did 2-night recording for Raw and SmackDown during Christmas week. I enjoy Carmelo Hayes, the way that he wrestles. I enjoy that. I enjoy the way his ring persona, whether he's a heel or babyface as he is now. I do think that the younger guys should get a better push. And I'm not saying put them in matches against people like Randy Orton and things of that sort, but I am saying give them an opportunity to be able to build their brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give
No,
them
I
give
agree.
them a chance to build their brand. Because as of right now, with all the injuries that are happening, you know what I mean? The people that are being pushed right now, the fans are giving them no pop because they haven't had no real, real push for them. Like they haven't had no gradual increase of a push. It's just like, bam, here's Last Legend. Cheer for her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Build her up. Like you're doing Trick Williams. You put Trick Williams in a little face-to-face conversation against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes look at you up and down. Psst, yeah, right, Trick. Okay. Oh, okay. There may be a little feud there going on, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Triple H and TK. Maybe it's not Triple H. Maybe it's TKO. Maybe TKO just doesn't know how to build, stardom. Maybe they're just not allowing Triple H to do so because over in AEW, stardom is built within 4 weeks to 2 months. It's crazy. Crazy. Kyle, I keep bringing up Kyle Fletcher because he's one of the ones that went from I don't know who the hell this guy is to like, damn, I can't wait to see his next match.
The prototype, the proto star.
Porno star.
I had to correct myself because it sounds so similar to John Cena's original nickname.
Yeah, the prototype.
I feel like there was some inspiration there.
Hey, but you want to know something? John Cena is a smart man.
John Cena.
John Cena is every time he goes wrestle. Not only does the WWE get paid for his name, but he gets paid for his name.
That's his real name.
Exactly. He was smart for that. Like he was very smart for that. Like, what do you guys think about Tyson Fury jumping on the bandwagon to the Vision? Like, is he? You mean Tyson? You mean okay? You know what? Austin Theory.
Austin.
Austin Theory.
He's just trying to make a name for himself since he came back, but it ain't gonna last long.
Listen,
I don't
I have a
know.
love-hate thing for Austin Theory.
I don't know. A lot of people like Austin Theory, and WWE really likes him. They've been wanting to push this man for so long.
Well, but that was because that was Vince McMahon's bitch. That's why.
Yeah.
He got one of those named after him too.
Bro, yes, he did, bro. Before Vince McMahon left and with all that court case shit, he was pushing Austin Theory.
You know, I'm not gonna even lie. Austin Theory, y'all can correct me, but Austin Theory does have a magnificent move set. He has the same physique almost as some of the top wrestlers in the industry. He's well put in shape. He has a dope move set when it's open. I feel like he was kind of like forced on us at first when he first came. Like, boom, here's Austin Theory. You're gonna accept him. You know, kind of like when they did and a lot of other people, but he took a hiatus, and I feel like he's trying to reinvent himself for himself. And joining the Vision right now, it is kind of a bandwagon thing, but I feel like for him, it's the best idea that he could have done. Like it's the best idea for them because it's a young group, and all of them are hungry for different reasons. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Austin Theory is hungry to be relevant. Braun Breaker.
How much time do you give before the group breaks up?
I think after Braun.
No, literally, because look, once Braun Breaker wins that title,
he's not gonna win it.
Oh, that. Anyway, he's gonna win that belt. This is where look. I'm telling you, this is how this is gonna happen. Braun Breaker's gonna win that fucking belt for one, and all of them they're gonna want that fucking belt. The Vision breaks up. Boom, there it is.
But see, they don't all have to want the belt. They can all.
They all gonna want that belt, bro.
Listen,
Austin Theory is definitely gonna want the belt.
Austin Theory and Logan Paul.
Austin Theory is gone. So who's left? Logan Paul and fucking what's the big fat fucker?
Bronson Reed can go after the other belt, and then they can have all the belts.
That would be smart, but also at the same time, that shit ain't gonna happen. Jealousy factor is going to happen.
They made room, I keep on forgetting old boys' names that so-called started the Vision, but once they cleared him out, then they made room for more talent on their team. The person that started it was definitely overspoken and trying to take over the spotlight. Yep, not leaving no room for Bron Breakker or Bronson Reed. So they jumped his ass and got him up out of there. Leave on medical leave. I feel like they were just tired of the persona that he was portraying, the group that and what you guys fed on. You know what? I agree.
I don't know. I kind of feel like the Vision is kind of visionless without all that stuff.
That's why I'm saying, like, how are you gonna be the Vision when the visionary isn't there?
Right. Like
that's kind of like the Judgment Day.
Right. Because now it just feels more like Paul Heyman's faction.
Because it is.
Than what it was.
I mean, that's because it is. But I said,
that's what always happens with Paul Heyman.
Everybody thought it was going to be the Paul Heyman group of like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk. And now he has a whole young group under him. And I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. If they can build stories for all of the group members, individual stories that combined and intertwined together in some way, some fashion, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? And I'm just hoping it's not like the Bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like they try to do like similar stories, kind of like the Blood. I don't. We didn't see that. The Bloodline storyline lasted for years, 4 years, almost 5 years to be exact.
It's still going.
It's still going.
Damn, that's right. It is still going.
And then Naomi gonna have that damn baby, and it's still gonna go.
That's gonna be called the baby line.
No,
I think my daughter want to be a part of that too, because Naomi be here anytime now.
They're gonna keep that family, that bloodline going because that's a wrestling legacy.
Bring him.
Shoot, I mean they already run it.
WWE is nostalgic for or synonymous for you milking nostalgia.
And you know what? That's exactly why. My cousin said something right there. Stephen said something right there. He was like, having Brock Lesnar as Paul Heyman's secret weapon, of course, that's WWE's bag right there. Having Brock Lesnar be able to come back at any time, any place right now, because he was supposed to not ever come back. People were thinking, oh, Brock Lesnar's not coming back. And he did. And now, that's Paul Heyman's, go-to guy for the Vision.
That goes into personal reasons.
Facts. But I don't think it should be called the Vision anymore. I think it should
No, I'm not talking about the Vision. I'm talking about the Brock Lesnar situation.
It should be called Danger, whatever.
Man, it should be called
Pale.
Almost said some shit.
Everyone up in there is pale.
Hey, no, Bron Breakker just ain't been. He ain't been tanning lately. That's all.
Yeah, pale.
He ain't been
tanning. Look. We gonna call that group tan line because they need some.
No, Bron Breakker spray tan.
Spray tan, yeah. There we go.
He do, bro. But I know one thing that's been. This build up to WrestleMania has been no build up.
Yeah, it's horrible. Trash.
Like, I understand that it starts on Monday. It literally starts Monday. That's when it starts because day one of Raw on Netflix. Okay, whatever. All right, cool. It starts then, but yeah, the build up for WrestleMania there has been no build up. It's just been like, oh, Liv Morgan came back, yay!
I have high hopes for talent that might come up, possibly from some of the smaller promotions that WWE has, some of the smaller shows
like AAA and TNA. I have high hopes for their
no, I mean like from like the shows they use to build talent up.
Like Evolve and shit. Yeah.
Evolve, LFG, things among that nature.
Well, LFG is getting ready to come back.
Yeah, and I also have high hopes for just independent wrestlers out there making a name for themselves right now every day, like our boy Diego.
Yeah. Hey, Stefan is right too. I feel like they're going back to Vegas again just so they can try to recoup what they lost.
Mm-mm.
They didn't make the money they wanted in Vegas last WrestleMania.
Bullshit.
So they tried it again.
Bullshit. You know how expensive it was to go to that motherfucker?
Hey, they lied. Listen, they lied to us last year about the attendance, saying it was sold out when the shit wasn't.
Don't care. Everyone knows that it wasn't sold out because you couldn't afford the fucking tickets.
That's what I'm saying. So this year's tickets are cheaper than last year's.
No, they're not.
For real?
They're worse.
Bullshit.
Look it up right now.
WrestleMania 26 tickets.
He said, "Look it up right now."
Jesus. This fucking for ringside seats, $4,800. For ramp seats, because the ramps are still big, $2,000. The cheapest seat is $505.
Nigga, that's a nosebleed seat, and you got to realize $500, right? So guess what?
Nigga,
that's your one ticket. No, look, I'm breaking the math down. That's for day one. That's only one ticket. That ain't even including your fucking room and everything else. So by the time you're done, no.
Hey, yeah.
And this is another reason why we should support your.
This nigga got Cheese Whiz.
I do.
Hey man, it's been nothing but love, fam. We appreciate you stopping by. This nigga got the Cheese Whiz.
Oh yeah, I just called him out on the Cheese Whiz. This nigga bought a whole thing of Cheese Whiz just to squirt in his mouth, bro.
But he got the Cheese Whiz. Oh, there we go. What up, Diego? Dive Bomb checking in. What's up?
Yo.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Not much, man. I seen you had a show a couple days ago, man. How'd that go?
You said what?
You had a show a couple days ago. How'd that go?
Oh, it went pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, man. We on.
My
man,
boy
live.
Diego say he's manifesting 2026. He wants Speedball. Mike Bailey.
Yeah, 26.
2026 Speedball Mike Bailey versus Dive Bomb. That'd be a heck of a match.
Shit.
That'd be a heck of a match. And if it's in North Carolina, I'm going to be there.
I want to see
Okay,
that.
cheat code.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that's your name. Change your name from celeb to cheat code.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
I'm weak.
Shut up, babe. Oh.
Oh, hey, yeah, we about to watch this nigga get poked in the eye on live. Don't try to cut your camera off neither.
My camera right off.
No, you're not. But we gonna hear you when she poke you in the eye, and don't come text me talking about nigga, she poked me in the eye. Nigga, that's on you. She can't poke me in the eye. She can poke you in the eye.
So
But yeah, man. Hey, Diego, man, catch us up on some things, man. How's it been with MLW and everything, fam?
I ain't gonna lie, daggone. Hey, but hopefully take me to Mexico soon. I can go back and work in Mexico. Having Japan opportunities in 2026, don't know when. But hey, and also
it's kind of hard to hear you,
MLW.
It's kind of hard to hear you. What? It's kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah.
You sound far away. That's all.
I can hear him clear, bro.
Probably got to switch. Probably got to switch. I'm probably glitching. That's what it is.
Nah, you ain't glitching.
No, you're not glitching.
No, my shit is perfectly fine, bro. I can hear everything that you say.
I might have. Hold on, let me put the headphones in real quick. Then, God damn it.
Oh, okay, that's probably what it is.
I don't wear headphones like.
Hey, it don't matter if you got headphones on. It don't matter if you got headphones on.
Oh shit.
Hey, Stephen, man, don't forget to share the stream for me, man. So everybody where you at can start watching, man. Chime in.
Yes.
Can't hear you now.
Ain't saying nothing. What the fuck?
I thought he was saying something.
No, he didn't say that.
Hey, man, you know what? Go to work.
Look, I got 2 more hours, nigga. So look, you can kick me off the cast or do whatever you want.
I ain't kicking you off.
Diego, I can't hear you at all anymore.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all, Diego.
Oh yeah. Yeah, take them damn headphones out.
Yeah, can't hear you. Turn on the mute. You probably got it muted.
Nigga, you over there. Nope. Take the headphones out. Nigga, take them motherfucking headphones.
No, we can't hear you.
You can't hear you, man.
I don't even know if he can hear us.
I don't even think you can. Can you hear us?
I'm pretty sure he can hear us. Oh, he can hear us. Nigga, take the fucking headphones off.
We can't hear you at all.
Look, this nigga talking shit to us. He's making sure that he don't take the headphones off now.
Hey, I can't hear you.
We can't hear you, bro.
Well, don't just take them off. Unplug them.
Unplug them. Unplug them.
Oh my god.
Y'all, this is the Wrestling Unleashed podcast. It's unleashed.
Look, we gonna get this shit figured out together.
Oh, he probably got to jump back in.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was a good moment.
Oh yeah, it's always great for the podcast. It's always good content. We always got some good content.
Man.
Always got
My
good
boys
time.
need to get on that Arc Raiders. I'm telling you.
Shoot, Alden made everyone buy it, and he don't play it.
You made everyone buy it. Hold up, who else? Got
Yeah,
it?
he got everyone buying the motherfucking game, and he don't play it.
What? Who else got it?
All my family
Me,
got it.
Mike, look, bro. Jay, this nigga done got everyone to buy it, and then let his PlayStation Plus run out on purpose.
That's crazy. That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I'm exposing you today, nigga. Because
No,
that
what's
shit
crazy
yesterday,
What's crazy?
this nigga didn't even want to spend $10, bro.
What's crazy
10.
is he told me too. He was like, "Yo, I got that Arc Raiders. You gotta get it. I get that shit, bro.
Look,
He ain't
you better
putting
quit
my
playing
way."
that shit because the instant you send him the invite, he ain't gonna play with you.
Hey, look.
Nope. Nope. Don't try to defend yourself, nigga. Hey, guess what? This is 2026. You owe everyone at least $40, bro. You owe me $40, nigga. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, we can hear you now.
Of course, because I'm using my phone now, dipshit. My fucking iPad's fucking up.
This sit pad is fucking up.
Yeah, did you see this old ass shit? Goddamn it, you see this old ass shit.
God damn, when was that? Freaking 1497?
That's a year 1998.
That's
Shit, I just
hey,
use
that
this
was
shit
the
for
year
my
TVs
fucking
were made.
YouTube and Twitch.
Nah, but yeah, man, what you was saying
only
about
come in black
everything,
and white.
you going back and forth from Mexico and stuff?
Yeah, apparently Blue Panthers gonna finally bring me to Mexico and on 2026. And it was crazy though, because he said I had to earn that position to like get there, and that he wanted to mentor me and all that. But it's so weird with Mexican wrestling nowadays, because it's like once they say you got to earn it, they're still gonna guide you while you trying to earn it. And it's different from here in America, because like in America we got to do that shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the same thing here in Mexico, except for you doing it like I would say twice as hard, but like in an easy way, I should say.
So, do you say that having that help, from the Mexican background and having those legends and such help you out, opposed to America having nobody helping you out? Does that give you a significant advantage?
I wouldn't say it would give me like an advantage, or I could say like it pretty much helped me take it to where I could be ready to like the next position, to where it could take me from like 2 years from now or 3 years from now, or where I'm gonna be at 10 years from now.
It must be pretty motivating though, having a name like Blue Panther backing you.
Yeah, it is. It is, especially at MLW, especially to a company that I never thought that was going to ever hit me back.
Shout out to MLW.
For real,
MLW.
when I first fucked up my opportunity
Big
there.
shout out.
But yeah.
MLW has a lot of participants going to and for, kind of like Limitless Wrestling. Shout out to Limitless Wrestling as well. Shout out to Fire Pro Wrestling, Firestar Pro Wrestling.
Isn't it the same owner and promoter that owned Lucha Underground?
Yes, that is correct.
Caesar Nure. Yes, you are right.
That's correct. So. Yep. And that's why it'd be so interesting to watch, bro. Like the storylines.
Oh yeah, Lucha Underground was one of my favorite.
Bro, Lucha Underground.
The hard cam pin, the hard cam from that is so dope, bro. Like I love it, bro.
What was it? The 3 stages of hell match between Dante Fox.
Oh yeah, Swerve and AR Fox.
Yes, bro.
Yep, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. Hey, shout out to MLW and Lucha Underground's owner, man. Like big shout out to him, man. Like you guys
definitely have given us
shout
some
out.
of the best
Oh,
matches
definitely a salute from us, man.
Hell yeah. I don't even call it Caesar. I call him Theo, because he reminds me so much of an uncle, for real.
And that's how it's supposed to feel. That's how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be treated
like
your family, like your home, like it's your home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right,
like
you're right.
You go and wrestle for them, and you go walk into the building, and they're all there, you want to feel like I'm part of the family, not like an outcast. Like, I'm just a signed on person. I'm just a signed wrestler to the group.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like, to be fair now, it's like this year, I think I want to wrestle in like other countries more than I want to wrestle in the US this year. I could say that could be my main goal. I will fucking wrestle in Mexico full time if
And you know what though?
legit
It's
wanted
always
to.
good to have different colored money.
Oh no, they still gonna send me the money from here. Oh god, like last time, legitly. Like last time when I was in Mexico, I kid you not, and I don't give a fuck who's watching, and they can get fucking mad all the fuck they want. The highest pay I've ever got was in fucking Mexico.
Hey, listen.
Mexico. The highest pay out of my whole 6 year professional wrestling career is Mexico.
And let me
So
tell
I
you,
wouldn't mind living in Mexico for the rest of my goddamn life wrestling. I wouldn't give a shit. Because guess what? Them motherfuckers, they took good care of me. When I first went there, shit, had a hotel.
Hey,
shit.
salute to the Mexicans, man.
For
Salute
real.
to the luchadors, AAA and all that. Salute to
Triple
y'all,
A,
Real ones.
CMLL, Riot
like
Lucha,
that,
the company
crazy
that brought
love.
me into Mexico, Riot Lucha. Yes.
Like let me tell you how scary it is to go to Mexico. As anybody that's not from there. You know what I mean? They got the cartel. They can anything, but to be treated like and to hear that, and it's like feels like it's home compared to home. It's
like for real.
Shout out
like I
Mexico,
said,
man. Shout out to Mexico. Hey,
also shout out to Bandito. Shout out to Bandito.
But shout out to Mexico.
Hey, shout out to Bandito for real. I remember when he brought you there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bandito. Big Bill talk.
Bandito and Gravity. I forgot about Gravity
shout
too.
out to Bandito.
That was like days before I met you in person the first time.
Yeah. Big shout out to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's crazy that you said that though, because
he said, "Fuck it, I'm going in."
I would have thought that you would have been treated similar here, but then you got to really think about it. Here in the United States, anything that it is, music.
I'm trying to hear you, but I hear flames at the same time.
I'm not getting on the forklift at all.
Is there any way you can boot this nigga real quick? Okay, there you go. Or just turn this volume down or something.
Hold on.
I'm not.
There we go.
Yeah,
hey,
damn.
So
he said, "Damn, I'm not muted."
Hey, so what from the outside looking in, and me, I've never really done nothing besides run the ropes and done a little drop on the mat every now and then. I ain't done no stunts like you have. I've never jumped off the top rope in any success. I've never dive bombed out the ring. I'm using your name now. I've never done any of that. You feel me? But with you saying that you've had more success in Mexico compared to here, kind of.
I mean, I wouldn't say like more success. I would just say
what I'm
more
trying to say. Financial success.
Okay,
it kind of makes sense because if you really think about it, anything in America, you really got to really fight the next person for it. And you really got to fight with that person for it. Like we can't really come together and really make something happen. It's always some type of oddball that has some type of issue with the situation. So for you to go out there and be financially stable and taken care of in Mexico when you do go out there, man, that's a salute and a hand praise and a round of applause, because it just goes to show that when the things that you do hear about other countries ain't always true. You know what I mean? I got a couple, people in the independent wrestlers, like yourself, that wrestle in Mexico as well. And they're always talking about the bag that they get in Mexico, the bag that they get from independent wrestling circuits in Mexico. And not to say that, American wrestling circuits are trash or whatever. It's just, I feel like the American circuits don't really, provide as much of a package as the more independent circuits around the globe. Like for instance, if you probably went to, Japan or something like that, imagine how you'd probably be taken care of and treated there. You'd probably be treated like a king. You know what I mean? Be eating with chopstick and stuff all the time, bro. Just sitting out there eating, you know, egg foo young and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And just enjoying life. You and your girl just enjoying it because you guys have been, you know, we've been, you know, you've been invited out to our promotion. Let me take care of you. +1. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, I don't know. You know, some people probably do that and some people don't. So my cousin said, I feel like since the entertainment of wrestling was really being over in Mexico, they ran with it, but did not let it blow up like it did here in the US, making it easier for people to enjoy and jump in the sport. Mexico does give the chance to accept people that want to be entertainers in that sport, that's facts.
True.
Mexico puts on entertainers in that sport. Yes. That, like, if you really think about it, a lot of the luchador moves, the jumping off the ropes, the use of the ropes and stuff, that comes from Mexico. That comes from Mexico. You know what I mean? Not to take from like Japan and all that, because they do it too, but the majority of it comes from Mexico. So yes,
it does.
Right. They're all for entertainers. Rest in peace, John Cena. Now we really can't see him anymore in the WWE. Hey, Woodage, welcome back. Hey, you know, he went out the way that he wanted to go out, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and now Gunther is the dirtiest player in the game. We were talking about that a little earlier.
And mind you, some of the biggest names went out losing their retirement matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of.
Yeah.
And really, Cena being the type of person he is, it's not really no surprise that he put someone else over. It might not have been the person he wanted to put over.
I'm not mad at him losing at all. I knew he was gonna lose. I mean, look at what happened with Kurt Angle, Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair. You know, they all lost their last matches. You know, passing the torch. Right. It is a real thing in wrestling. It's a very real thing in wrestling. It's a highly respected thing in wrestling as well.
Sting didn't lose his last match.
Ooh, yes, he did in TNA. He lost to AJ Styles.
No, his exact last match.
Oh no, not his exact.
You talk about you talk about retirement matches. Y'all forgot he did a retirement match, but it wasn't a singles match. That's why I'm like, okay, you bring it up to me. I was like, okay, what about Sting?
Yeah, Sting won. He won that. Yeah, he did.
That is a fun fact right there, Woodage. Gunther retired Goldberg and Cena in the
same year.
That's crazy though. That is a crazy fact though. Goldberg and Cena in the same year. Like, hey, Gunther is a legend killer. He ain't Randy Orton, but
so he took Randy Orton's old name. That's crazy.
He ain't Randy Orton, but he's a legend killer. He's been killing legends off. He came in winning, he went out losing, and showing the world that pride is foolish. His whole motto is proving to his fans that just because I lost doesn't make me less than a champion. Hey, that's a fact. So that's a fact, man. And
that's true. That's true.
That's a fact. Hey, and it's good that we're getting all the people watching right now their insight on what they think. This is how the podcast vibes. So whatever y'all got, man, send it. Let's hear what y'all.
Oh yeah. So I think I recently watched. I know this is a whole different subject though, but it's still wrestling. I think I recently watched a match on TNA that I think they didn't drop, or I just saw it off of a clip or whatever. And let's talk about this X Division though. Like the
TNA X Division?
Yes, the TNA X Division.
You belong. That's where you belong, bro. That's where you belong, in the TNA X Division, bro. If nobody, listen, Stefan, if nobody has seen Diego, man, go on my Facebook page and just go look at some of this man's highlights. I wish we could pull them up right here, but I know that MLW has a copyright infringement policy on YouTube, so I will not go and touch any of his highlights right now. You can go on YouTube and look up Diego, man. He is dope.
By the time y'all get back, it's
Yes.
room set for a couple of days.
She has to ask. But you know, I mean, hey, you belong in the X division.
Yeah, I would say I definitely will. I definitely could say I could see myself there
Bro,
in the,
you would
in the
be
future.
you would be dope. You'd be the future. Bro, to see a match between you and Leon Slater,
Bro.
crazy work.
That's
It would
crazy
be a
because
crazy work.
I was going to have an opportunity to wrestle in I think it was back in it was either March or February. I almost wrestled him, but I had another show that day.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, yo, Woodage says that Bret Hart didn't want to lose his last match in WWE, and look how that turned out. Hey, you know what? That's another fact. It didn't turn out very good. He got screwed badly.
Yeah, Diego Dive Bomb Hill, Stefan, if you want to look him up.
Diego Dive Bomb Hill.
Oh yeah, that's the one where he actually spit in Vince's face. I forgot about that. Oh, that shit was crazy too. Cause he actually did give Vince a black eye after that too. Like
Yo, Diego, you seen this new development over at AEW where Maria Chauffeur is putting people to sleep with her chest and calling it the mother's milk?
That's Roddy's wife, right?
Is that who that is?
I think so. Roger Strong's. Yeah. Because apparently his wife got like a MMA background or something like that.
Yeah, she does have an MMA
And
background.
like,
I didn't know that was his wife.
and it does look like his wife. So I'm like, oh yeah, that is his wife.
That's crazy. Yeah, she's putting people to sleep with her chest and calling it mother's milk.
Well, my thing is this. My thing is this, like, and it just be, and I'm not against like MMA fighters or UFC fighters or neither of that. I'm totally not against that. I fucking love that shit.
Right.
I watch it almost every fucking day. But it's just the fact that what bugs me is like one
The way
moment,
they try to utilize them in wrestling.
like the way you try to utilize it in wrestling, and it's like so much shit can happen after that. It could turn into an actual fight, and then not only that, someone could seriously get hurt, especially like the type of submission holds and all that other shit that they be doing.
Yeah.
Because like I remember when I was in PWF, and I was like, thank God, because like when I first started at PWF, I guess me and this guy who's no longer there anymore, because I can't really say shit about the guy no more, because like just shit like that. But yeah, he had an MMA background and wanted to give wrestling a try. And to be fair though, all the matches that we had were pretty good. And he was just doing so much shit to a point to where it was like, okay, like I could help you with this, but it's just like he just like was a super muscly guy. But thank God he know how to do everything the right way and took care of me, which was good.
Right.
But here's the bad thing about it all, and I'm not talking about him already. All I said was a good part. The bad thing, and this is gonna just go for anybody else, especially if a UFC fighter trying to get into the WWE. This is my thing. If you're like a UFC fighter, stay to UFC. Cause like UFC and wrestling are so much different, especially the motherfuckers who want to give wrestling a try after they start hating on it and saying that it's fake or oh y'all do this gay shit or whatever, this and that.
Yeah.
Like that what pisses me off. Cause like I've done this shit my whole life. I love UFC. Don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah. Totally two different things. But my thing is, how the fuck you're gonna say, especially with UFC fighters, thinking that they knowing what they're doing when they legit just started the business, and it's like you get in there and you act like you know what the fuck you're doing, and then you fuck shit up. Then what?
Yeah.
Then what?
You know, kind of look at what you're saying, and then I see, prime examples, and I'm not trying to go against anybody when I'm saying this, but the only person that I can honestly say that actually did good out of the UFC or any type of martial arts background was Ken Shamrock and Steve Blackman. Besides them, Ronda Rousey was kind of, lackluster.
I think the way that they utilized Ronda Rousey was just corny. Even the way that they tried to utilize Brock Lesnar after they brought him back from MMA, I think it's corny. I think we're already supposed to be immersed in the fact that it's
a combat sport.
You know what I'm saying? It's
entertainment.
Competition and
it's
stuff.
entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you kind of ruin that immersion when you bring people from other sports, and now you're trying to make me believe that this guy's fighting this guy with everything he has. And you know what I mean? It breaks the immersion for me. I think you need to, WWE. It's always been a thing bringing in celebrities and athletes from other sports and shit.
I think WWE needs to stick to go. I think what they need to do, and I'm not saying anything against the writers or anything like that, because I would love to write for either the WWE or AEW. Just putting that out there. New Japan, any of us would. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to see more of the youth push. You know what I mean? Injuries happen, and they happen every day. And I'm not banking on somebody's injury to happen, but I am banking on putting butts in the seats, keeping matches entertaining. And if I can if I can build up, 5 and 6 wrestlers a week, then that's what I will do. You know what I mean? I will incorporate all of their storylines somehow with some type of somebody that has a big name or some type of something to where it's, they're putting, their brand together. Building a brand is vital as a wrestler. You have to have a brand, whether it's merchandise, in-ring performances, mic, you could tear somebody up on the mic, or maybe you have it all, but you have to be able to build your brand. You can't build your brand sitting in catering, eating, eating and drinking Sunny Delight all day. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. I mean, that's just, I feel like a lot just needs to happen, especially with the WWE. Like, man, we're missing a lot of building. You know what I mean? Like, like they're pushing Carmelo Hayes. Now they're pushing people like Ilya Dragunov. Ilya was injured, so he couldn't really get much of the push that he deserved. You know what I mean? People deserve to get these pushes that they're really not giving. And it'd be nice to see, more interesting of a what's that? We were just saying, it would be nice to see more of a interesting upbringing for WrestleMania, because all we're seeing right now, all we see right now for WrestleMania, bro, is Liv Morgan getting added to the table of people that we already know what's going on. Like, we already know what's going to happen in this match if they put this match together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope, and we all know a week later is Double or Nothing. Or is it All In? Which one is it? Double or Nothing?
I think so. I think it's Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. They got a lot of competition coming through, man, because
Double or Nothing and All In are two of the hottest events right now in wrestling.
Absolutely. Spot heavy events, man. Like they're very spot heavy events.
Very hype.
And I like both events, man. I like both events.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
You got Arc Raiders over there, Diego?
nah.
What you mean?
You don't got it?
Nah, he ain't got it.
You gotta get that.
I'm working on it.
Hey man, so we about to wrap this thing up, man.
Yes,
It's been a
sir.
good little podcast. I appreciate everybody coming on, man. This your boy Celeb. We got the Living Katana. We got Flame. We got Dive Bomb. Hey,
There we
we'll
go.
be back on real soon. So be on the lookout. Y'all be
Yes, sir.
smooth.
Yeah.
Y'all be smooth,
Y'all.
man. Happy New Year. Peace.
Happy motherfucking New Year.
I hit y'all up.
Already.
And the stare of the champion against the challenger. Stone Cold! Stone